Hello dear children. In this video we will have a look at the solution of exercise 10.2. The first question is to identify the given expressions as monomials, binomials, trinomials and quadrinomials. So what are these, by the way? So you have to just tell whatever the expression that is given as a question, that whether they are monomials, binomials, trinomials, and quadrinomials. But what are they, by the way? So monomial is a term, it is an expression in which there is only one term. Okay. For example, question number B, as we can see it out here, 4x square y. Okay. There is no plus and minus. And the expressions will be differentiated, or they can be separated by the sign of plus and minus. Okay, so they will separate it. Like in question number A, it is 3x plus 2y. So plus is a distinction point. So 3x is separate and 2y is separate. So how many terms are there? 3x, 1, 2y, the second one. So there are two terms here, isn't it? And in question number D, there are three terms: 5x cube y. Okay, the first one. The second one is 7xy, and the third one is 57. Okay, so this is how you will identify. So monomial is an expression which contains only one term. Okay, binomial is an expression which contains two terms. Uh, Trinomials, three terms. Quadrinomials, four terms. Okay, so mono means one, bino means bi means two, trino, that is tri, that is three, quadri means four. So monomials is one term, binomials two terms, trinomials three terms, and the quadrinomials four terms. Okay. uh, Now the question number two. Okay, so here in question number two you have to find out the degree of the given monomials. So all these terms are the monomials. Okay, whatever it is given out here in the question, be it 7x, 25, 18xy, z cube, 0.3 ab. So all these are what? They are monomials. So you have to explain the sorry you have to tell the degree of the following monomials. So you can see it out here in question number 2a, it is 7x. So 7x, so x has no power, isn't it? X has no any kind of exponential term out there, isn't it? So we will assume that x has power of 1. Okay, x has a power of 1. When no power is mentioned in a variable, okay, but there should be a variable like x, y, z, a, b, c, p, q, r, or any variable, it should be there. Okay, so we will count the power of the variable. Okay, so that power is only known as the degree. Okay, so 7x, now there is only x and x has no power given, so we will assume that the degree is 1 or the power is 1. Now you can see out here in the question number 25, question number 2b, 25 is mentioned. Only constant is given. There is no variable. Variable is absent. So we will assume that the degree of the variable is 0 because there is no variable only. Okay. And in question number C, you can check that 18, it is a constant. Okay, now x, y, z. So as I already said, if any variable if it is powerless, then we will assume it to be 1. Okay, so x has power of 1. Okay, so the power of x is 1. Okay, power of y is 1, and the power of z is 3. So how much the total it will be? 5. 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 1 5. So this is how you can say that the degree of the monomial is 5. Okay, the power of x is 1, power of y is 1, and the power of z is 3. So 1 plus 1 plus 3, it will be 5. Okay, because all these variables are different. Okay, they are separate from each other because x is not equals to z and y is not equals to x. So x, y, z, they are separate variables. So when the variables are separate, they have the separate level of degree. Okay, so the x, it has the degree of 1, y, it has a degree of 1, and the degree of z is 3. So 1 plus 1 plus 3 equals to 5. Okay, now in question number D, it's the same thing. That is a and b, they both are the variables, but they don't have the power. So the power of a is 1, the power of b is 1. Okay, and then this 1 plus 1 will be 2. Okay, now the same thing, okay, same thing that we did out here in question number C will be applied in question number E also. Okay, the power of x is 2, power of y is 3, and the power of z is 4. So 2 plus 3 will be 5, 5 plus 4 is equals to 9. Okay, so you have to plus the powers of the different variables. Okay, now let us move on to the polynomials. So what are polynomials? Polynomials are those expressions, algebraic expressions, in which there are more than 3 terms or at least 2 terms. Okay, minimum term it should be 2. So there are more than 2 terms. Okay, uh, 3 terms, 4 terms, 5 terms, 6 terms. Okay, and the degree of the variables, it may vary. Okay, let us say the polynomial, it can be same, like in question number okay, it's not given out here. Let me just take you to an example. Okay, let us see in page number 146. You can see it out here in example A. Okay, page number 146. You can see under the term, under the head, polynomials in one variable. So you can see the example, polynomial in variable x. So you can see that there is a common variable. Okay, the variable will be same, but the degree, it may vary. Okay, so x square plus 7x minus 3. So the powers, it may vary. Okay, but you can have the separate or multiple variables also. Okay, in one single expression. That is question number 3a. You can see y, x, and z. So 3 variables are included. Okay, so there can be a single variable, there can be multiple variables also. Okay, so that is your polynomials. Okay, the degree, it may vary. Okay, it's of the variable nature. Okay, now let us talk about the degree of the polynomials. Now you can see out here in question number 3a, as I have already said, that when any variable, if it has no power, then we will assume the power to be 1. So the power of y is 1, power of x is also 1, and the power of z is also 1. So we will write the degree of the polynomial to be 1. Okay, understood? Okay. Now, okay, question number 3b. Okay, so you can see it out here. The question given is 1 by 3 y square plus 3z plus 2x y square. So now which expression to which term to take it into consideration? So you will consider the term in which there are at least 2 variables together. Okay, you will find the maximum number of the variables present at the one in one term. Okay, that is the concentration. Okay, you will have a look at the concentration. of the variables. So you can see that in 2xy square there are two variables together, okay, x and y, isn't it? But in this 1 by 3 there is only y, and in 3 there is only z. Okay, so you will see the concentration. You will find out in which term there are maximum number of variables together at one place. Okay, so 2xy square. Okay, so x and y, they both are together. So x, if sorry, it has no power, which means it is 1, and y already has the power of 2. So 1 plus 2 will be how much? 3. So this is how you will write the degree as 3. Okay, and in question number C, if you open the brackets, okay, if you do any kind simple calculations, then you can see that there will be no uh, variable left. Okay, only 16, only one constant will remain. Okay, that is 16. So if you follow the BODMAS, if you open the bracket, so 17y square minus 8y square, it will be how much? 17 minus 8 will be how much? 9. Okay, so there is a sign of minus out there, okay, outside the bracket. So it will be 9y square in the next line, 9y square plus 16 minus 9y square. So 9y square, one is plus and the other one is the minus. So they will cancel each other. So it will be 0. 9y square minus 9y square, it will be 0. So only the number will remain is, that is 16. So there is no variable left out. So there is no variable only. So which means the variable is absent. So we will assume the power or the degree of the variable to be 0. Okay. Now in question number G, okay, you can see that there is only one variable, that is x. So when there is only one variable, you will take the highest degree of that particular variable. Okay, so here we have 5x square plus 7x plus 3. So there is only one variable, that is x. So what is the highest degree of that variable? The power is 2. So you will write the degree to be 2 of that given polynomial. Okay. So question number 3H, the question given here is uh, inside the bracket it is x plus y. Again in the other bracket it is x minus 1. So when you open the bracket, okay, so this is your x, this x you are writing out here. Okay, oh sorry, this one, this x you are writing out here. Okay, and there is plus sign, so we are writing plus and y. Okay, so you separate this. Okay, so this is your x. Okay, and open the bracket. Now put all these items x minus y out here. Okay, and the next item is plus, so this plus sign will come out here, and then this y. Okay, again this one x minus y. Okay, so now open the bracket. So it will be x into x, it will be x square. Okay, minus, okay, then it will be multiplied, so it will be minus xy. Okay, so plus yx or xy, you can write it the same way. Okay, it is the same thing. In algebra, if you write the variables in the alphabetical order or not, it will be same only. Okay, so yx or xy, it means the same thing. So we are writing in the alphabetical order, that is xy. And this plus and minus, it will be minus. So y into y, it will be y square. So this is your minus xy plus xy. So they will cancel each other. Okay, and the remaining will be x square and the y square. And now you can see that there are two variables out here. Okay, x and the y, and they both have the same degree of power, that is 2. So hence you will write to be 2.